Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Fox. Here's Caruso. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Castle. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Back to Fox. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Caruso, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that
position. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Holmgren. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Holmgren. Good defense by Wembanyama. And the Spurs with possession. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Castle.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Barnes. Vassell outside. Barnes the screen. San Antonio needs to get on the shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Holmgren. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 2. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Fox. Scoreless thus far. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from the high post. And the basket is good.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Now Caruso. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Tries again. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Count it.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here is Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 14, Blake Wesley.
Here's Holmgren. And there it is for him. Holmgren's got 6.
Boy, they don't waste any time.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
The first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Castle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Outside Williams. Oh, good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The shot by Williams, no good. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Castle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Trailing by 4.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. And the 3 ball is good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Holmgren in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leading. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now Fox. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Wembanyama high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Fox has got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Fires for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. 107 left now here in the second. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Down low. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Will it go? Good defense by Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Inside, Bassey. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Dort misses. Now, here's Fox. He has 5. Outside for Wembanyama. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Fox inside the line. And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 11. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
So it's the Thunder now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Now here's Barnes. To the middle. Spurs working the ball around now. They get it back. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Fox. He has 7. Pass to Wembanyama. And it goes down 2 points. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Nobody near Barnes. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out to the wing. Picked off in midair. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Barnes outside. Fox with it. Pass to Bassey. It's stolen by Jordan. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, see that in play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
The Spurs shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5 to the paint. Uncovered. He can't get that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Barnes. Pass to Bassie. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. Shoots the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Thunder trailing by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Williams. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Thunder have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The deep 3 from Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thunder trailing by 11. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Right side, Fox. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the post. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wembanyama's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, Dort. And here is Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Fox goes in, and stolen by Caruso. There's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
San Antonio leading by 6. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Another shot. Here's Vassell. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Right side, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. A three from Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. Two distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox with the steal. Fast break, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Right side, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bassett. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Fox with it. Dort covering. And Benyama outside. Misses the three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Oklahoma City foul. Second Alexander. Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Outside Williams. Another miss by Williams. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Three-pointer, Fox. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And there's the foul on Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Williams with the steal. Here's Dort. Missed. And so it's the Spurs with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Porzingis for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor. The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And stolen by Bridges. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Tatum drives in. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all five positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take two free throws now. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away. You call that moving with intent and purpose, the big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Inside. Towns. Tries again. Pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And Towns with the lay-in.
I'll say this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Tatum with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Tatum drives in. Count the basket. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Down low. Towns, left side. Uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Towns. Boston pulls it in. Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum gets the bucket. He's got 6.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Five ticks left to play in the first. Brunson on the drive. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 6 points.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
In transition, here they come. Here's Brown. Deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
6 on the shot clock. Right side, Holiday. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Here's New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Holiday. Outside, Brown. Right side, Porzingis. To the middle. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Just fundamental basketball. Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Bridges outside. Here's Towns. Good D by Porzingis.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Holiday with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. The 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 1. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Back to Holiday. Here's the 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. And the Knicks with possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution. That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
No, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. White for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White, very assertive, ready to react.
Inside, Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Towns. He takes... Oh!
The creativity, the athleticism, that's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat. The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Fires from way outside. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Checking in for the Celtics, Al Horford, Sam Hauser.
For 3, Bridges. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Anunoby on the wing. Bridges down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Pass to Towns. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. New York making a switch here. Brunson surveys. Screen by Robinson. Down low. Horford with a steal. For the lead. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Robinson with a steal. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Knicks making the switch here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Towns on a screen. Here's Bridges. Towns, left side. Clock at 6. Outside Hart. To the middle. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Here's Holiday going inside. And Holiday powers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Here's Anunoby. Sweet little floater. Now it's a 6-point Nick lead.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Nice D from Bridges. New York leading by 6. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
To the paint. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 6.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Brown with the steal. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. He's got 12.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Brunson. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Back to Tatum. Pass to White. No good with the triple. New York leading by 8. Towns with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Chalk up 2 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Right side, Brunson. Pass to Towns. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting.
The Celtics, 39.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 10-point game. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Pass to Bridges. Inside. Oh, deflected. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
Down low. Here's Robinson. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To the inside. White coming through.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
To the paint. Kicks it out, Towns. Five to shoot. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. 4-3. Boston pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
Towns on a screen. To the middle. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Boy, you love to see this level of aggression from Kristaps Porzingis, daring the defense to foul him.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Knicks leading by 6.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Kick out to Brown. Down low. And here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Right side, Brunson. Pass to Towns. Now it's Hart. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Porzingis. White for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They're leading by 8.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Outside Brunson. From behind the arc. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical. That's a good man right there.
Wow!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He can't hit that time.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Porzingis. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bridges. And Brunson, here we go. Anunoby for 3. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup, and so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Thompson with it. Brunson picks him up. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Şengün. Again, Şengün missing. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And Brunson operating so comfortably there in the pick and roll.
Now it sends it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
You know, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson. The Rockets making the shot. Up top, Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Eason grabs the board. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
It's Hart on the wing. Bridges outside. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
Anunoby with it. And there's the drive. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
To the inside. Şengün. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And here's Brunson outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And stolen by Thompson. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. New York trailing. Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Towns with it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
To the paint. And Thompson slams it home.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. It could go. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
The Knicks, 50.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
Now Şengün for the 3. Good on the triple. Şengün's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Bridges, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. Great, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And Towns throws it down.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Thompson outside. Five on the clock. Down low. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Thompson. He's got 8. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. What strength by Brunson.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Brooks, left side. Pass to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
To the middle. Takes it off the glass. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Houston leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smith left side. And stolen by Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. That one, no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Thompson looking for an opening. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Brunson. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Smith.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second personal foul.
Free throw drops for Green. And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Pass Pass to Hart to the left wing. Some nice passing by New York here. At the top of the key, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Thompson. He doesn't hit that one.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Oh, and he misses the dunk. On the wing, Bridges. Brunson outside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
The drive. Oh!
Got it.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Brooks. Pass to Smith. Here's Green. Stolen by Brunson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bridges outside. Out to Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Green.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Screen by Şengün. Out to Brooks. Back to Thompson. To the inside. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
It's Hart on the wing. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Rockets leading by 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Out to Bridges. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges got 8 points.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Here's Şengün. He's got 8. Here's Thompson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul.
On the wing, Bridges. 5 to shoot.
And with his size and lateral quickness, Smith has all the tools needed to be an elite defender. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Şengün. Second chance shot. Spins. It's stolen. Here's Hart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And Hart drops them both. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Eason. 6 to shoot. Houston moving the ball around. Houston needs to get a shot. Off target with his 3. And they're moving it up. Here's Hart. Throws down the breakaway jam.
A guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on it.
It's a close game here in Houston. Here's Thompson. Going inside. The layup missed. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And that one's good. Towns. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
Out to Brooks. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Brooks. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 2. And we're... We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Knicks with the lead. And here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Driving the lane. And it's blocked. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Hart wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Knocked away. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw missing. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Van Vliet with it. Bridges covering. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Back to Bridges. Brooks grabs the board. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. He takes it in, and Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Pass to Hart. Towns at the elbow. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Rockets leading by 4. To the right side. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Houston.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Buries it from three-point range. Şengün's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Bridges shot. Good.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Şengün with the ball. Pass to Green. Here's Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off the mark.
Ledee doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Towns down low. A second chance effort. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets leading by 5. Green with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. On 11 left here in the 4th quarter. In the corner, Şengün with it. The Rockets with another miss.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Outside, Green. Driving inside. Houston with a new 14. 2 on the clock. Here's Şengün. They kick it out to Green. With 1 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. And so here is New York. Here's Towns. Another shot. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And Green gets it to go.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So we see the Rockets get the win.